Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again, and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is going to be on Fighting with My Family. Now, Fighting with My Family is a comedy based on the true story of WWE superstar Paige, born into a tight-knit wrestling family. Paige and her brother Zach are ecstatic when they get the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to try out for the WWE, but when only Paige earns a spot in the competition training program, she must leave her family and face the new cutthroat world alone. Paige's journey pushes her to dig deep, fight for her family, and ultimately prove to the world that what makes her different is the very thing that can make her a star. Now, I know nothing about WWE. I just know that The Rock is a part of it. And if you're expecting to see a lot of The Rock, then you're not really going to get that. But I wasn't really expecting that. So, how does this movie play out? Well, I can definitely say this movie was awesome. I had a great time with this movie. This is something that I want to see in comedy. Nothing with, fart jokes or anything like that. Comedy that is actually smart and has some dramatic moments, and this film definitely does. And it has so much heart to it that I actually felt for the characters. Paige is a really likable character here, as well as she seems to be a good person in reality. Who's the actress that played her? Her name is Florence Pugh Puff. Whatever her name is, she's great in the movie, as well as Nick Frost. He does a great job. Sorry about that, my camera just wanted to cut off for some reason. I really like their chemistry here. Their relationship together is really heartfelt. And in terms of the pacing of the movie, it's very well paced. Like, there was not a single dull moment. Like, each and every character definitely has a character to them. In performance-wise, everybody does for the most part, everybody does a great job. And it was great to see. I like how, even though some of the funniest parts might have came from the trailer, there were still some funny moments that they did not show off in the trailer, and I really like that about this movie. And in terms of how it plays out, it's definitely one of those true story-based films that actually works as a comedy. It's not over the top. It's PG-13 comedy at its finest, and it works out very well here. This is a film that I think most audiences are going to be really entertained by in terms of its story, its characters, and how the film plays out as a whole. And for the most part, if you're looking for a film to, I wouldn't say really tickle your funny bone, because this movie does have some serious roots to it. It's a comedy film that's both serious and funny at the same time, and it works out just the right ways. And yeah, I really like the relationship with this entire family, because it is fighting with my family. And there is definitely a fight with her and a family member. So the title's not misleading at all. And from hearing this story, I'm honestly curious to see how this whole thing plays out, like, in reality, because I don't know anything about WWE. I know nothing about wrestling, and I'm not saying I want to watch more wrestling now because I watched this film. No, it's something that I'm actually kind of curious by what happened in reality. Well, basically, I have this film to basically let me know everything that happened. And so basically, bottom line, this is a great comedy film. It's one of the funniest films of the year, and so far my favorite comedy film of the year. Probably the only comedy film I have seen this year so far. Let's see what else comes down the line, but it's going to be hard for another comedy film to top this. It's definitely worth the price of admission. And honestly, it's great that I saw two great movies this weekend, and not just one good movie, one mediocre movie. And it's just great to see that. That's what I really like to see on my movie weekends. At least one or two awesome movies that definitely did not disappoint in the slightest, and I was kind of skeptical on going to see this one, but hey, after her hearing all the praise, I just had to see it, and I'm glad that I did. I'm gonna give Fighting with My Family a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely check this one out. If you're done seeing How to Train Your Dragon 3, then definitely go check this one out. It's totally worth your time. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. There are more videos I want to do this week. Surprisingly, kind of a decent amount. There's a game that I recently just beat that I really do want to talk about in a future video. That, in fact, I really want to talk about it this week because I had quite a bit of stuff to say about it. But also, I know I haven't made another collection video in almost a couple weeks. Hopefully, I'll have that out this week. Tomorrow I have to go to the dentist because they have to fill in 2 cavities that I got. That's not going to be fun, but hopefully I'll get through it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.